Jesus, this always happens. Okay. I can opening for today, if it allows me. Hi, this is my bio notebook, but you don't need to know that. This is kind of a weird angle. Okay. Hi. So this Saturday, December 6th, is my 18th birthday. And it hasn't really hit that I'm turning 18, even though it doesn't mean a lot in the US. In Brazil it does. You can drink, you can drive, you can do anything when you're 18. You know, you finish high school when you're turning 18, so it all lines up in Brazil. But here, I guess one of the things that have been catching up to me is just like looking at all that has led me here. Because if I look at 2 years ago even, I remember going to therapy and saying so confidently, nothing that I do matters because I won't be alive by the time that I'm 18. I wasn't saying it like a possibility, like I don't think I'm gonna make it until 18. I was saying it as a fact. I am not going to be here by the age of 18. And, you know, I am here. My birthday is a week away. And I'm here and I'm applying to college, and for the first time ever since I was a child, I can look at the future and imagine myself getting married and having kids and living, you know, until I'm really old, and I can say that I think that it's gonna happen. It doesn't feel like a far-fetched fantasy. You know, I'd always say I don't think I'll make it until 30, and then I got lower too. I don't think I'll make it until I'm 18. And that led me to some really dark places, because it's just like I'm just finding the next big bad thing to happen to me, so I, you know, kind of get like pushed off the edge and I just do it. And now I don't make plans anymore. I don't think about it completely seriously anymore. Obviously, it hasn't gone away completely, but it's such a wild journey of like, I'm alive and I love being alive and I love my friends and I love everything that I have right now, of everything that I would have missed if I wasn't here. And last time I talked about this with my friends, I cried and I felt like I brought the mood down, but it's just so crazy to think that this much time has passed and that there's still so much more to come. That, weirdly enough, now, which is objectively like a 10 times worse period of my life, like I got college apps, I got moving, I've got senior year of high school, I got applying to college, but I have all of these things going on. It still feels so much better than when I was 16, when I was 15, when I was 14, when I was 13. Because now I know, I can confidently say that I know that there's a way out. I used to tell my therapists, I don't see a point in living for 10 years and doing therapy and doing all of these hard things to maybe just have a sliver of a chance of living a life where I'm happy. And seeing your reality, where I'm happy, when I could just get it over with and never feel pain, never feel joy. But I didn't think there was a joy big enough to counteract all the bad things that I was going through. And now I know there are. All of the bad things that are happening right now, there's an equal amount of good things happening. I made it out of high school. I will never see any of these people that I hate in my life ever again. My relationship with my mom, which I thought was going to be the death of me, quite literally. Now I found out it just had to be fixed with some space between us. That me and my mom, we just clash so much. You know, I love her, but we clash a lot. And I just know what's better for me and what's better for my sanity. And the possibility of change, it just shines upon me so strongly. And so the possibility of change looks at me and it looks like hope. I feel okay with being hopeful and knowing that even if everything else fails, I have things to fall back into. And yeah, I'm very medicated right now, but you know, I have a bright future ahead of me, and that's the first time that I ever want to live through it. And it feels insane. It's my 18th birthday, and I'm here, and I'm alive. And I can still tell all of these people how much I love them. And I can still do all of these things that make me happy. And I can, even if there's nothing that makes me happy, I can go out and I can find something. When I stopped drawing, I picked up bracelet making. And when I stopped doing bracelet making, I sought out to learn how to finger knit. I didn't learn how to finger knit, but it's a process. And I'm here, and I have so many friends. And I know that I'll have so many more, so many other people that I'll love with all of my heart. So many new places to go, so many things to happen to me. And I'll be here, hopefully for a really long time. And I'll be alive. And I know that there's people who want me alive. And I'll stay alive for them and for me. Yeah. It's my 18th birthday. And Gutter is here to stay. Okay, bye. These are tears of joy, I promise. Okay, bye-bye.